smile. I was trying to beat you to it because you smile like that every time the damn red light come on.
Whatever.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Because people just need to...
Oh, man, you see you smile.
Yes.
You got a pretty smile.
Brighten up y'all's day today. Huh?
I told you that. It's one of the things that attract me.
Thank you. Hi, guys.
Stop.
Welcome to another show. It's Heavy on the Harris.
Yeah.
I'm Brittany.
No, I'm Jamal.
So, today we're going to be discussing love language.
Yeah, not just specifically love languages, but kind of like how they apply to us and some of the pitfalls we might have in our relationship because believe it or not, we are almost a decade into marriage and we still get stuff wrong. We had I felt like it was a helpful conversation. It was helpful.
I think it was.
We kind of realized that we're not doing this as good as we think we're doing this.
And we're also not doing horrible.
No,
but we're doing okay.
You know.
But real G's that's up too. So,
Exactly. So,
Okay, so there are 5 love languages, and they are words of affirmation,
physical touch, warm drum,
giving or receiving gifts. Some of them say receiving gifts, some of them say giving gifts. So that's quality time, and acts of service. So we're gonna talk about what our love languages are, and then kind of elaborate on that. So you can start first. What is your love language? Actually, first, I'm going to say what I think his love language is, and then you're going to tell me what it is. Yeah. I think your love language...
You're going to get it wrong like you did the tattoos.
Forget you, Jamal. I think your love language is...
I see these grays flourishing. Goodness
anyways,
gracious.
I think your love language is words of affirmation.
For sure. One of them. I think I got more than one.
Okay, so what's your other one?
What is my other one?
I know your other one.
Miss, I know my husband.
I do know my husband.
So what's up?
Physical touch. That's probably number 1, actually. So wait, you feel like it's both?
Physical touch is probably number 1. You're right. You kind of do know me.
So would you say words of affirmation is one of yours at all?
Absolutely, yeah.
I feel like it is. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know, like it's kind of weird. It's not like an ego stroke for me, but I do like to hear appreciation for whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't even necessarily got to be appreciation. I just like to hear, like, when I first started dealing with her, this might seem really weird, but one of the things I really, really liked about her is that, what?
Nothing. Enlighten me. I want to know what you about to say.
She always told me, like, how fine I was to her.
I did?
You said it all the time.
Oh, my gosh. Ew, how cringy.
Why is that cringy?
I don't know.
You would say it all the time. You so fine. Like, you would just randomly say it. We could be talking about something.
I still do that, though.
I know what I'm saying, but you used to, like, do it a lot when we first got together.
I did? I don't remember.
You know what I mean? It's just, like, you always told me, like how good I look to you. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It was it was kind of an ego stroke, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
But I mean,
I stroked that ego.
Not really. I mean, yeah, so to speak. But I've heard it.
I know, but you ain't heard it from me.
No, and it was a different impact hearing it from you, because it kind of made me realize, like, you're the first person to ever, like, just tell me, like, all the time. Like, I've heard it, like I said, I've heard it before, but I've never, like, heard it constantly, and it's just like, you know what I mean? Did she really feel like this? Like, I really, like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Can you guess my love language?
Absolutely. I don't have to guess. I know it.
What is it?
It's quality time. It's by a landslide. Like,
maybe. I
don't even think you got multiple. I think that it's quality time is so dominant that it ain't no more room for nothing else, for no other love language.
Well,
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Give my words of affirmation for getting it right.
Good job, baby.
Okay.
You're such a good husband.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways. But yeah, quality time is definitely my love language.
When you was reading that out, it made me pause a little bit, because I think that might secretly on the low, that might be one of mine, because I really
quality time.
No, like the acts of service.
Oh yeah, acts of service.
Like
I think so too.
You
got a bunch of love languages.
Like you were saying, like you like. I mean, not just specifically. I mean, yeah, I guess for me, because you were saying you like to spoil me with food. That was part of our conversation.
Yeah. So if giving gifts is like a love language, then that would be my love language too, because I love doing stuff for people. Yeah. So as far as like, okay, so my love language is, so I guess when you're talking about love language, you're talking about in your relationship in love. But like, so quality time is definitely my love language with you. But as far as like, all my other relationships in my life, definitely still quality time, but also giving gifts, because I just love like making people happy, and like not even like some extravagant gifts, like, you know, even something small. Like I just love putting a smile on people's faces.
Yeah.
So that's another love language.
I mean,
I love.
I mean, that's how I am. So like, that's why I was like, maybe I think that might be one of mine too, because I enjoy doing stuff like, even if you only look at it as like just food related, or like even not even just that, just stuff like when you were like randomly like, hey, can you just go get me like something that's be 5 feet away? And I
don't do that.
I gladly do it. Know what I'm saying? Like, and but like you notice like that, I just jump up and do it. But won't say nothing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you kind of spoiled me with that.
Yeah, I enjoy doing that type of stuff. Like, you know.
I don't be feeling like getting it. I'll be doing it at that point all the time.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we acknowledge each other's love language? Do you feel like we talk each other's love language?
I think that honestly, and then like, okay, so you kind of opened my eyes to, like, in the conversation we was having yesterday. I feel like, and you brought this up on the show, I take for granted time. You feel me? Like, I'm looking a lot. Like, it's really hard to not look at it. Like, I'm in the house with her all day. Like, all my, like, you know what I mean? How am I not spending time with you? Like, I'm always around you. Like, we are never not around each other unless I'm at work. And
but that's not true.
I don't even hoop no more, like, talking about it. So all I do is go to work for a couple hours, and I'm back in the house around you and the children. But you kind of made me realize that that's not the same thing as spending time. I fall short of that, you know.
Well, okay, but I also say that because you say that you're around all the time, you're around me all the time, but truth be told, when you're in the house, you're not around me. Like, you're upstairs in the room, or if I'm upstairs, you downstairs.
You be saying, like, every time I come in the room, you go in another room.
It's a fact, y'all. Every single time I go in a room, he comes out of the freaking room. I don't know why he don't notice that, but if I keep saying it enough, then obviously it's happening a lot. Like, if I'm able to be like, hey, you just left and I just came in.
You try to make it seem like I'm like,
I don't know. Are you running away from me? What you doing? What you trying to do?
I'm not doing nothing. I like, you know what I mean?
Maybe you just don't want to be around me.
Oh my God, how did we turn it into this? Y'all see what the hell?
Because you do that. You will go, I'll come upstairs. I'm like, okay, I've been downstairs for a little bit. Okay, Jamal's upstairs. Let me go upstairs with him. 5 minutes later, this Negro come downstairs. But you wasn't downstairs the whole time I was down there. But as soon as I go upstairs and spend time with you, you come downstairs. So that's why I know. Hold on, let me finish. So that's why I say that you think it's spending time with me, but if we're not even in the same room, how do you consider that spending time with me? That doesn't even make any sense. How do you consider yourself being around me all the time when you're not physically around me all the time? You're in the same house as me, but you upstairs. That doesn't make any sense. We're not spending any time together. Except for maybe when we sit down and eat dinner. Like, other than that,
hey, you know what's weird about that? We gotta do better, yo. We don't even see. We so like new millennium family. We don't even sit down and like eat dinner together ever. Everybody,
yes, we do.
Sit in separate
areas. That's not true. We do.
With a device in their hand.
The kids sit at the table and we sit over here in front of the TV. So me and you sit together and then the kids.
But nobody interact. Literally, everybody like, oh, she right. No, this is every night. Every single meal. Why are you trying to flex?
Because I don't think
I'll be sitting in front of the TV. You know what I'm saying? We will be sitting beside each other, but I'll be watching something on TV. She'll be watching something on her phone. My son be watching something on the laptop. My other son watching his phone. My daughter watching her. Literally, nobody engages.
Well, anyways, we be engaging all the other times of the day.
I guess. I'm just saying.
Anyways, so yeah, you definitely don't speak my love language because I don't know if y'all seen the first video or the first couple videos we had. I literally talked about implementing like having one date night like a month to start off with, at the least.
In the street like that.
Do y'all think we've been on a date since we done this? We haven't been on a date. He has not taken me anywhere.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm holding you accountable in front of everybody else. So now y'all can hold him accountable. He has not taken me out. So you don't speak my love language because there is no quality time.
Okay. I can admit that.
But I love him still.
Yeah, I can admit that I'm not as attentive to the details of us spending quality time as I should be.
Thank you.
I can admit that.
Okay, now that you admit it, that's great to admit it. But now you need to actually put some action behind it because words are just words.
Unless you're saying them to me and then they golden.
Whatever. So what are you gonna do?
I mean, I could put it to action. Ain't no thing. You're looking at me like.
By the time I see y'all again, he better have taken me somewhere. We're gonna have a problem. I just want y'all to know right now. Listen, it's gonna be a whole nother type of video.
All right, so
do you feel like I speak your love language? Do you feel like I like Yeah.
My main one, you really don't. Not in the way I want you to.
Why? Because you don't like getting your butt touched?
I hate it, and you know this. You know this about me. Like, you consider that physical touch by doing something that I don't like.
No, I be hugging on you too and kissing on you. And you know, last night.
Okay.
That was physical touch.
That was definitely physical touch. But
so I mean, okay, of course you probably gonna want physical touch more often.
Nah,
what guy does it?
No, seriously though, not even like on some real stuff. Like not even in like a sexual way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really don't do that enough.
Okay, so what would you like for me to do?
Touch me other than touch my
This
butt.
is our therapy session.
It is.
This is a new
as long as it ain't because you think just like coming up and like just grabbing my cheeks is like that's
no,
not
I don't think that's physical
bro.
touch for me. For you, I just like to do it. That's all. It's more for me. I'm sorry. But I love you, but it's still flirting with you. I flirt with you all the time. I flirt with you constantly.
Yeah, you do. I'll give you that.
I be saying things to you in text messages sometimes.
Yeah, you do. And you like give me words of affirmation through text messages sometimes.
I definitely
that you don't like. I don't have no problem with that. But I think that's like my 1B and my as far as like my love.
So you just want more physical touch.
Yeah, but you know that I don't know. It's really weird.
What?
How that is important to me. Like stuff just like you know what I mean. You just like you know what I mean. Stuff like that you don't never do. I ain't gonna say never do. That was a stretch.
It was very much a stretch.
Yeah, that was a stretch. I don't like to stretch much.
Sometimes. I mean, I'll take accountability. I don't always, you know.
So
I could do better. I could definitely do better, and I will.
We both admit that we ain't shit in this marriage, huh?
Just speak for yourself. I'm the shit in this marriage. Get the freak out of here. What you talking about?
You are. But I don't know. I feel like I could be better.
You could be better.
I could be better.
I could be better too, though. I'm not gonna put it all on you. I could be better too. And I will be. We will. We'll take this as a learning lesson.
Y'all see that?
Yes.
Big dogs.
Big dogs. Okay, this took a long time because this Negro didn't like to be accountable for nothing. You don't agree?
No, I don't agree. What the hell?
What?
No. I'm the most self-aware person you know. You've literally never met another person in your life more self-aware than me.
That's not true.
Who was more self-aware about
than you?
Stuff? I like this. Now, this is the thing. Don't confuse being self-aware with not caring about the shortcomings. Because I know some of the shortcomings. I just don't care enough about some of them to be like, whatever. Like,
it's not that. I just feel like back then when I would say, you know, this is what you're doing, you do this, you do that, you wouldn't really be as receptive to it and be like, okay, I understand, like I feel you, I'll change it or whatever. It was more like on the defense and like you would just defend what you were doing and like not try to change it. That's what I mean by you didn't like you never took accountability.
I mean,
so we've come a long way. Yeah. I probably didn't take accountability either like that for some things, but we done came a long way. Because we ain't perfect, but we dang near getting close.
Nah, I ain't.
What? You're not getting close?
I'm really far from that.
I am too. I know.
Lord, I'm like.
But no, I'm not. I feel like I don't feel like anything is perfect. Let's start there. Nothing is perfect, but I'm getting kind of close.
I will say
so
this.
let's say, okay, if there was more physical touch, you know, whatever, would I not be like almost like, you know?
Yeah, I don't have like issues with you at all. I'm not unhappy in my marriage. It ain't like, yeah, I do wish you would like touch me more. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm. We can turn this to an OnlyFans production, you know?
Hey, let's get that money, okay?
Turn this to an OnlyFans thing, you know what I'm saying? But nah, like, it ain't, I'm not, like, unhappy. Like, you feel me? So, it ain't one of them things that where, like, I just wish you would do more of this. Like, I'm not searching for anything. Like, it's cool, you know what I mean? Every relationship gonna have you're not gonna get, like, I don't give a damn what it is. It ain't even necessarily gotta be a relationship. It could be like a job situation. It could be anything. It's gonna be something about it that you just don't sit well with you. You might not like at the time, or like it's never gonna be 100% gravy, ever.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And that's especially true in a marriage. That's what the whole give and take thing come from. You feel me? Like it's never gonna be like that. So I don't even go look at it with from an unrealistic like point of view of like I want everything to line up, like, because who the hell live in that damn fantasy world? Like, it ain't like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool as long as everything is cool, like the core thing. Yeah, as long as like the core things are like out there. You know, I know you love me. I know that you like not gonna be out here doing it crazy.
What? Go ahead, I'm listening. You know I'm not gonna be out here doing crazy things. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm just saying like the core stuff. That's cool. As long as it's there, then I can live with it. You know, the other stuff, like I get my face rubbed on, or you know, my stomach rubbed on, or my chest rubbed on.
Well, I encourage y'all to talk to your significant other about this stuff. Find out what each other's love language is. Talk about if the other person is fulfilling your love language, if the other person is talking your love language, because it really does help. So that's our tip for y'all for this week. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what your love language is because we want to know. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
All right, y'all.